here. You investigate, what did you call it? Miraculous
phenomena. Village of Wing, Buckinghamshire, a suburb of London, England, right there. Builders there were plowing some land, making room for a new home, when they uncovered the remnants of a 1,000-year-old Saxon village. Anthropologists from everywhere flew in, scouring the site to see what they could learn about its inhabitants. It's amazing to see what you can discover about people from what they leave behind. Let's take this classroom. Look around. Imagine some future anthropologists, say 1,000 years from now, they discover this classroom. Now, what do you think they could learn from us by what we left behind?
Probably figure out is some kind of classroom.
Okay.
A college class from all the textbooks.
Good.
Professor allowed dogs?
Ah, very good. Let's say they actually found my rotting body. Right here, laying across the desk, just like this. What do you think they could find? What would they be able to tell?
Die in the classroom. Bummer.
A workaholic.
No, not me.
Just because he died here doesn't mean he spent all his time here. He could have died in the middle of a lecture.
Aha, health problems, very good. What else?
Well, you bored yourself to death.
Or I died laughing reading one of your essays.
You're not married.
Why would you say that?
No wedding ring.
Could have been married before, just got a divorce.
Or he is married, he just doesn't like wearing rings.
Are you?
My what?
Married.
Yeah, you never told us.
Not part of the curriculum.
Any kids?
Come on, guys, think.
Come on, Declan, tell
You
us.
study my rotting face. Study the classroom. You tell me. You told me to tell you when I had another interesting one. Check it out. Clarice Jacobs. Professional florist, amateur psychic. That's her husband next to her, Russell. Accountant. He is also an amateur psychic. He died a year ago.
Okay, so?
So come on, read it. Look, on his deathbed, he made a pact with her in exactly 1 year to the day, which is next Friday at the stroke of midnight. His spirit will return to the physical world and materialize in a way that will prove once and for all that life exists after death. It's pretty cool, huh?
You do realize this is a tabloid newspaper.
Oh, yeah. I get a lot of good stuff out of here.
Declan, I have so much work.
Come on.
It's a crazy week, and why don't you just let me know how it goes?
Peg, I could use your help. I just want to talk to her. I want you to come with me.
My help?
I want to know her mental state. I mean, is it deception or self-deception? Elaborate hoax, or does she really believe in it? And if she really believes in it, is there evidence to support...
Whether she's a nutcase.
In a nutshell, yeah.
Okay, I'll save you some time. She's probably not a nutcase, but she's definitely delusional.
What if she isn't?
You really do keep an open mind, don't you?
Close your mind, miss the fun. What if next Friday, at the stroke of midnight, her husband materializes and we're there to see it? I'm talking hard evidence. Witnesses, video.
The smoking gun?
Exactly. You see, Peg, every one of these things I investigated always happens before I get there. I can actually be there when it actually happens now.
And what if it doesn't actually happen?
We add it to the pile and move on.
I'm too busy. I have so much work here. I would love to help.
Come on. I could, it's 15 minutes. Come on.
No.
Get your assistant to do your thing.
I don't have an assistant.
Get your assistant.
But the hospital...
Miranda will do it.
Oh, great.
A friend of ours painted it. Russell posed for hours. He was so grumpy. It was worth it, don't you think? Really captures his essence.
What are these?
Spirit guides. They speak through Russell. He's a sensitive.
A sensitive?
Means he feels beyond the five senses to the realm of the other side and those that live there.
He sees dead people.
Oh, he is dead people.
No, be nice.
How many years were you married?
26. We met at a dead show. Spirits brought us together. It was awesome. Jerry was up there doing a space jam, and I looked over, and he was staring right at me.
Love at first sight?
Big time. One look was all it took.
Must have been difficult losing him.
Oh, I haven't lost him. He's still here with me. In fact, in the months since he's transitioned, we've had several communications. The most recent communication happened with this. His face materialized in it.
No kidding.
My field meter went haywire.
You didn't happen to get a picture of it, did you?
I went for my camera, but when I got back, his face was gone.
What a surprise.
That's enough.
A lot of people in the scientific community, news people too, have chosen not to take us seriously. I'm okay with that. I understand their skepticism. But I'll say to you what I said to them. Bring it on. Investigate us. We've got nothing to hide and plenty to prove. And a week from Friday, we will.
You don't mind if we snoop around the house for a couple of days, do you? Trying to see if we can't pick up some activity?
No, the door's open. Cameras, tape recorders, bring whatever you need.
Great. They found 3 small dwellings here. Stone foundation for a church right here, and a small graveyard next to that, right here. What does that tell us?
They had a church. They were religious.
Everybody was religious in Saxon times. Anything else?
It was a stone church. They were pretty well off if they could afford to build one of those.
Very good. So this wasn't just your average run-of-the-mill Saxon village. We've got to go. I'm gonna let you out a little early today. I want chapters 3 and 4 read before tomorrow, okay? Not just the summaries, the whole chapters, all right? Okay. Go ahead, look at them.
No, I can't.
Go ahead, you can look at them. They're just first
Don't make
years.
me look.
Don't be a chicken. Okay, did you get everything?
Cameras, EMF gauge meters, negative ion detector, cathode ray magnometer, and 2 boxes of Mrs. Field cookies.
Excellent. Flux capacitor.
Ghostbusters?
Back to the future. Get your movie straight.
Okay.
Wow. This is the room he's gonna come back in, huh?
Very strong energy in this room.
A portal to the other side.
You got it?
You mind if I sit up in here?
Oh, please, please help yourself.
Thanks.
Whoa, nice setup.
You okay with the mess?
The more equipment, the better. Is your EMF meter shielded for AC current?
Yeah, natural fields only.
Infrared camera?
1,200 nanometers.
You're gonna have no trouble spotting Russell with all this.
That's the plan.
I'll be upstairs if you need me.
Thank you.
You want a sandwich? What you doing?
Don't do that.
Got the willies already?
I heard something.
What'd you hear?
I don't know, it was like a thump.
Footsteps?
No, it was like a thumping sound.
Like that? Sorry. Like that? I think it's the door. Come on in. You come to join the sleepover?
No, I just thought I'd come by and see how the Ghostbusters were doing.
Bankman heard a thump.
A thump.
Definite thump.
Oh, good for you.
You're too easy.
This is a video camera. It monitors movement throughout the house.
And this?
This is an aurora monitor.
What does it do?
It monitors auroras.
Where's Clarice?
She's upstairs. Probably firing up that hookah.
Right. No wonder she still communicates with her husband.
Declan, Miranda, come quick.
She obviously wrote those words herself. She's so desperate to talk to him that she manufactures a communication and then she erases that part of it from her mind.
Yeah, it does only seem to happen when she's by herself.
Exactly.
What about the thump?
What thump?
The thump Miranda heard.
EMF meter picked it up.
EMF?
Electromagnetic field.
Meter registered a low-level anomaly. Probably got it on audio as well.
I'm sure there's a rational explanation for all this.
If there is, we'll find it.
Yeah, well, don't be surprised if she doesn't believe it, though. As long as she keeps having these communications behind closed doors, nothing you say will convince her otherwise. I'm gonna go. See ya.
Friday we'll know. She can't hide forever.
This is a beautiful spot.
Oh, thanks. I don't get out as much as I should, though.
You and me both. And these are beautiful flowers.
Oh, parrot tulips. Yeah, they're gorgeous. I sold my fair share of those when I had the shop.
You don't own it anymore?
I closed it a few months ago.
Why?
I need to stay close to the house. You know, the build up to next Friday. I've got the interviews, calling the TV stations, newspapers.
So you're not working now?
Oh, I'm working. I've got my psychic club and my website. Keeps me very busy, especially with all the activity around the house. I never know when Russell's going to communicate with me.
He must miss you.
Yeah.
You must miss him.
Well, how can I? His aura is still very much with me.
Clarice, how long do you think he's going to stay with you?
Forever.
Hey, I went under the house in the crawl space. There's a lot of muck down there, you know.
You think?
Yeah. Don't tell me. More thumps, huh? Doesn't surprise me. I found at least a dozen structural weak points down there. Improperly seated beams. Fluctuation in temperature and moisture causes the joists to make the beams shift.
Beams shift, creating thump.
Huh?
Beams shift, creating
Beam shift and yeah. You got rats the size of Buicks down there, you know. I wouldn't go down there if I were you.
Okay. This doesn't explain the EMF readings, though.
No, it doesn't. We're still working on the EMF readings, but I told Clarice about the source of the bumps.
How did she respond?
She didn't dispute it. She kind of seemed to accept it.
Doesn't surprise me.
Well, She's completely convinced that next Friday her beliefs are going to be validated beyond question.
That's what worries me. A room full of people, cameras, microphones. If her husband doesn't show up, she's going to be devastated. It's so quiet in here.
It's our room.
Clarice. If Friday comes and Russell doesn't materialize...
He will.
I know. But if he doesn't...
He wouldn't do that to me. Russell's not like that.
All I'm saying is that maybe he's gone to another level.
You don't know much about the afterlife, do you?
I'm afraid I don't. But I do know about this life. And I'd hate to see you put your life on hold and spend the rest of it in this house.
I don't mind being in this house. I choose to be here.
You've put your life on hold. You've quit your job. All for the hope...
Because my husband made a promise to me.
I know how much this means to you.
What would you do if the man you loved more than life itself was taken away? All that you had left was his promise, his vow, to one day come back to you. Wouldn't you wait?
Where's Miranda?
Send her home. Get some sleep.
What about you?
No, I think I'm gonna stick around another night, see if I can't scare anything up.
Poor thing. She sits up in that room for hours.
The living version of the Gray Lady, huh?
The what?
Gray Lady. It's a ghost or an apparition. It's kind of common folklore throughout history. It's women who died for their loves. They call them the Gray Lady because they're seen wearing gray or dull colors, you know. The long, mournful expressions, pining for their lost love.
Sounds like Clarice, all right. Good night.
Drive safe. Did you get any sleep?
I don't sleep. Look at this.
What you got? What is it?
I downloaded it from the observatory's website this morning. Heavy solar activity the past few months.
Which means?
Means geomagnetic storms in the ionosphere have been disturbing the Earth's magnetic field.
Which means?
That's what's causing the EMF meter to register activity.
No wonder she thinks this place is Ghost Central.
You're not leaving.
We have classes tomorrow. We gotta go.
What about overnight? You're still welcome to stay.
We've been here for 2 days and 2 nights, and we haven't found anything that can't be explained, so... Here, look at this. It's unusual solar activity. It's what's causing the EMF meter to spike.
It's time to let go, Clarice.
You'll still come back on Friday.
We could, if you like.
Good. And bring the equipment?
Why not?
I know you think nothing's gonna happen.
I didn't say that.
That's what you're thinking. You think I'm making this all up.
Maybe you just want Russell's spirit to live on, and so you're...
You've seen my files, the photographs. There's energy in this house, as strong as I've ever felt.
Your psychic abilities, while intriguing, are subjective. We haven't found any real tangible evidence that you're...
Let me read you.
What?
Right now. I'll do a reading of you. And then you'll see firsthand whether my abilities are real.
Sure. That'd be great.
Watch the body. Just watch.
Okay, I know what I'm doing.
Oh, yeah, right. Don't need any help.
Hey, boy.
Ready?
Mm-hmm. What can I do?
Nothing. Just let your mind drift. Good. I'm feeling hunger, yes?
I missed lunch.
Okay, looking back now. Seeing childhood. Some sadness, yes?
Yeah. And no. I mean, what child wasn't sad at some point in his life?
I'll try to be more specific.
Okay.
Difficult. I'm feeling resistance. Negative thoughts create negative energy. Try to relax.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Childhood again. I'm seeing a brother. No, 2 brothers, yes? 1 brother. No brothers.
Correct.
Sister.
Mm-hmm.
Just 1.
Mm-hmm.
Older?
Younger.
Okay, you're in college now. And you're doing very well, but you have to work hard, yes?
Actually, no.
Lots of problems. Family. You have to switch schools several times. Even have to drop out for a while, yes?
Mm-mm.
Okay. I'm getting something strong now. That's good. That's very strong. An image of love. A wife.
I've never been married.
What I see is not always what was or what is, but what may be.
Ah, the future.
Perhaps.
Cool. Okay.
Okay, you're working together. She's beautiful.
Cool.
Athletic. Kind eyes. But a strong will.
Of course.
She's supportive. She loves to cook. Dinner's warming in the oven, she says, 'cause you're home late from work again. Chicken parmesan, your favorite.
I don't eat chicken.
And a child. A baby. Sadness again. The baby has gone. And you and your wife are no longer together. You try to put it behind you, but you can't. Sadness.
%90 wrong. 90%. I kept counting. I don't think. No, I've never seen a worse psychic than that. What's wrong with you? You haven't said a word.
She wasn't reading you. She was reading me. Hi.
Hey, Peg. Sorry to trouble you at home.
It's okay.
You got a minute?
Sure, come in.
Wow. Nice digs.
Thank you.
Clean.
Do you want a glass of wine?
Read my mind.
Funny.
Unbelievably clean. Hey, Peg.
Yes.
Remind me never to invite you over to my house, okay?
Okay.
Woohoo, pizza. I'm in. All right.
I don't cook much.
No, kindred spirits. Me neither. You mind?
No, help yourself.
All right. Holy cow. Well, that's a view.
Yeah, I spend a lot of time out here.
I bet. That's peaceful.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, I'm sorry. Listen, I wonder if you could do me a favor. Miranda and I were making these tapes last night, and we had a little disagreement about a certain anomaly that may or may not have been picked up. I was wondering if you could give it a listen.
What kind of anomaly?
That's what I want you to tell me.
Ah, got it.
Not, maybe nothing. Or maybe something. Or it might be something that turns into nothing. I don't know. It's good pizza.
Yeah, I like it.
What's that?
Telescope.
Oh, yeah? Mm-hmm. Cool. Stargazer, huh?
No, it was my husband's.
Really? You got a picture of him?
Yeah. I mean, no. I mean, it's not handy. I'd have to dig for it.
Clarice called.
Really?
Yeah. She wants to know if you're coming over on Friday.
I don't think so.
Oh, come on, Peg. She wants to introduce us to her husband.
You really think this guy's gonna materialize?
I didn't say that. But anything's possible. Come on, Peggy, you gotta admit this woman's got some kind of psychic talent. I mean, all this could lead to something.
It's a fantasy. She needs to let go of her grief instead of pretending that his aura is with her. Come on, we're born, we live, and we die. The end. Move on.
Wow. That's a bitter pill to swallow. No heaven?
No.
No afterlife?
Nope.
Nada?
Sip. I'm sorry, Declan. I'm cranky and I'm very tired, and I have a pile of work to do. And I was kind of hoping I'd get to bed early.
Sure. Sorry. You can eat that?
You can have it. Take it,
I missed lunch.
please.
Cool. I'll let myself out.
Thank you.
You bet.
Hey. I definitely heard something.
You did?
Told you.
After the thump, the pinging sound.
She heard a thump.
You heard a thump?
Yeah, after the thump on the counter 0028, a very definite, very clear ping, ping, ping.
No, she didn't hear any ping, ping, ping. What she heard was a...
Low-level vibrations like clothes, somebody walking past her microphone. Definite thump, but not pinging.
I heard pinging. Very clear pinging. Play it. Play it again. Play it again. See? Coming. I swear I heard something. It was there, a pinging sound. There was something very familiar. I swear to you, maybe I accidentally erased it.
There's no interruption in the data stream. Nothing was erased. Just the thump.
Peggy Fowler.
Tomorrow night's the big night. Channel 7's not coming. Neither are the big papers.
No surprise.
Yeah, well, we still have a cable news team. One of the tabloids is sending someone, so that's cool. What about you?
I'm sorry, Declan. I don't think I can make it.
Why not? What, don't tell me you've got plans again? Pizza and wine on the porch? Come on, Peg.
Nothing's gonna happen.
I think you're probably right. Which is why you should be there. If Clarice's husband doesn't show, you know she's gonna be devastated. She's gonna need someone there to comfort her, you know? Someone to say the right words.
And you're incapable of providing such comfort?
Come on, Peg. I know that makes you uncomfortable, but if anybody can help, you can.
All right.
Great. Only one small problem. My truck's broken down again. Can you give me a lift?
Yes, I can pick you up. What time?
Excellent. I get done class at 4 tomorrow, so I'll see you here, okay?
All right. No problem. Bye.
mysterious illnesses. Anthropologist believes she may have brought to the village church. Detailed analysis was completed and it gave a much clearer picture of the girl. Their teeth were pitted. Her bones were severely weakened, indicating a life of pain and severe repeated illnesses. Anthropologists believe that she may have been brought to the village church in hopes of a cure. Now, a forensics reconstructive team from Manchester University was commissioned to reconstruct her head in the hopes of forming a more accurate image of what she really looked like. Measurements of bone and tissue were logged into a computer, and from those measurements, an accurate portrait of this girl's face was finally revealed. Look at her. A poor, sick little girl from a relatively insignificant village. What would she think to know that 1,000 years later, here we are, studying her, learning from her, keeping her memory alive? She's beautiful, isn't she?
Get your cameras ready, folks.
Steve?
It's almost showtime. It's all right, Russell. I'm here, just like I said I would be. We're ready to see you. It's all right, Russell. You can show yourself now.
This team all went home. Journalists, too.
Where is she?
She's upstairs. She wouldn't talk to him.
Hi.
I don't think I've ever heard this house so quiet. I'm not ready to let go of him.
I know. But the hurt you're feeling will get easier with time. And you'll learn to live again.
I don't want to forget him.
You won't. You can't. I promise. You ready to go?
Huh? Yeah. Amazing. These stars are so bright.
Yeah, they are.
You know, I read about this star, Antares. Something like 500 light years away. That means it's going to take the light from that star 500 years to travel to get to Earth. It's just amazing, isn't it? When you think about it. That star could have burned out 100 years ago. We won't know it for another 400 years. Dead and gone, but the light shines on. Weird. You ready? Where are we going?
There's something I gotta do.
Okay. What are we doing here?
You wanted to see a photo of my husband? I'll show you.
Smells good. Did you cook?
No.
Chicken parmesan. Supper's ready.